Hello again, Susanna here, your angel intuitive and spiritual guidance counselor, with a couple more from Everyday Miracles. Robert and Holly Holden. There we go. These are lovely. Oh. Focus. There we go. I like this one a lot. Okay, now they're making me move them here. I'm like, oh, I'm going to show. They're like, no. We're starting this way. The past is over. The past is over. It cannot touch me. Focus. Thank you. All your past except its beauty is gone, and nothing is left but a blessing. The blessing of the experience of the past. That's what I like to say. Today's a gift. That's why they call it the present. I like that. All your past except its beauty. The beauty of the experience. The beauty surrounding everything, right? Because even in negative situations, we get something positive out of it. Whether it's just getting out of it. Sometimes that's enough. But we have to learn to leave the past in the past, live in the moment, look forward to the future. Kind of simple, right? I like that. And the next one. Let me not see myself as limited. We are unlimited beings. It says, who would attempt to fly with the tiny wings of a sparrow when the mighty power of an eagle has been given him? Why limit yourself? Why do we settle? Why do we do... we have boundaries, we have protective boundaries, but limits are different. Why do so many of us believe that, okay, we got so far, that's it. I can only do this much because of who I am or whatever, or my opportunities in life or lack of opportunity or the hand we're dealt, our parents, where we grew up, how we grew up, finances, that's a big one. Why limit? In 2022, I knew so many people who ascended and took that leap of faith, and it's like all of a sudden woke up one day, they couldn't handle what they were doing anymore, their job, their work, and because it wasn't fulfilling, it wasn't heartfelt, there was no heart connection, there was no, in their mind, no purpose to it. I guess if a business is running, there's a purpose to it, but there was no deep feelings in helping people. So one gal in particular decided she just couldn't take it. The pressure was overwhelming, the stress was overwhelming, and her heart wasn't in it, and she walked away. Wildest thing she'd ever done, a big step. She just walked away and started doing what she loves. Now she has her own business, like within a matter of days. She took that chance, walked away from the past, the stress of, in her belief system that, well, I have to have this job, it's got good benefits, it's, it's responsible, it's whatever, job security, it's there, it pays okay, it pays the bills, but it wasn't fulfilling. Her heart wasn't in it. There was nothing heartfelt about it. It wasn't going anywhere. It was stagnant. She could only go so far. Right? She wanted to challenge herself. She wanted to put her heart into something beautiful and create beauty. And then when she made that decision, she's like, how am I going to do this, create this art that she does, create this beauty, but how am I going to survive on it? How am I going to pay the bills? But she didn't care, because it's like she felt that it was the right thing to do, and she would be guided. And she was. The first place she went, not even thinking about it, she went into a store for another reason and realized there's a lot of local artists selling their things there, and she just happened to ask. Owner was there and said, bring it. She has an account. She's selling. It's amazing. It's taking that leap of faith. It's walking away. It's leaving. It's not leaving. Not leaving your, not limiting yourself. Leaving the limits behind. Knowing that you can go farther and higher. Okay, another one. I am affected only by my thoughts. Oh, see how these all go together? It's amazing. I am affected only by my thoughts. Seek not to change the world, but choose to change your mind about the world. What you see reflects your thinking, and your thinking but reflects your choice of what you want to see. Yes. Change the way you look at things, and what you look at changes. Right? Because if we perceive things as positive, again, going back to, I think I mentioned, I don't know if I did in this one or another one, but the God spark. We can see, even in frustrating people, even in people who are very negative, if we look and see that God spark, that connection that we all have to our Creator, when we see that, we have no animosity. We have no grievance. That was, I guess, the last video. We have no fear. But we also know we don't have to settle. If someone's being rude to us or being negative, we can walk away. But we can see the connection. And we know that they were placed in front of us for a reason. And it was to allow us, to give us that opportunity to see the beauty in something that doesn't seem so beautiful, right? That's the amazing aspect, because it's the way we look at things, the way our thoughts, the way we perceive things. You know, what is it, Louise Hay or Wayne Dyer? You know, change your thoughts, change your life. I think it was Louise Hay, but Wayne Dyer went off on it, or vice versa. I don't know. Which came first, chicken or the egg? But you do. You change your life, change your thoughts. You change your whole life, everything, your whole existence, for the better. If you're choosing the positive thoughts, if you're thinking positively, you know, surrounding yourself with love and positive energy starts with surrounding yourself and filling your mind and your brain and your body with positive thoughts and a positive, healthier belief system, right? Because if we believe what we think, it just goes to say we create our reality. So if we're thinking negative thoughts or fearful thoughts, we're going to create more things that are to be negative and fearful of. So if we choose to think the positive thoughts, the beauty, then we know the past can't touch us. The past is in the past. We're moving on to a beautiful present state and a beautiful future. And then if we choose not to limit ourselves, if we just expand, our reality expands. Everything expands. Our thought processes expand. And especially when it's positive, it's limitless to the beauty we can experience and the beauty we can create. So think about that this week. Where do you want to change your thoughts? Where do you want to focus on something bigger and better? Reach for the sky. It's a beautiful place to be. Have a beautiful week.